Hello, and a very warm welcome. Driver ratings for the Imola Grand Prix. Wow, what a snooze fest Grand Prix that was. All 20 drivers covered as we rate them out of 10 for their weekends. Let's get on with it. Max, 9. For me, he won this weekend without the best car. He was nowhere in the practice sessions. Gets pole, wins the race. And he's won without the best car, so I give him 9. Special talent when you can win without the best car. I actually believe McLaren had the best car this weekend. Sergio Perez 2. Wow, back-to-back bad Grand Prix for Sergio. He qualifies 11th. It's a disgrace. You can't overtake at Imola, so that's ruined his race. And it's the Perez coming out of 2023. Where everyone's calling for his head and his seat. He finishes 8th, was going long on the softs. He also went through the gravel. A poor weekend by Perez. Lewis Hamilton 5, yes. Qualified 8th, another horror qualifying, finished 6th. It's not good enough by Mercedes. Not much more to say. George Russell 5, qualified 6th, top Mercedes. Then ended up P7 with fastest lap. Yeah, not much to say about Mercedes. They're not good enough and they need to improve. Charles Leclerc 8, qualified 4th, boosted to 3rd with Piastri's penalty, a podium in Italy, a solid race. And at the minute, Carlos Sainz is quiet. Charles Leclerc has done a good job recently of keeping Sainz quiet. Solid weekend by Charles. Carlos Sainz 6. He moved up to P4 in quali with Piastri's penalty. Finished 5th. He's gone off the boil lately, Carlos. Maybe he needs another operation. Lando Norris 9. A very solid weekend once again by the Miami race winner. He qualified 3rd, up to P2 with Piastri's penalty, finished 2nd. He's closing in on Max at the end, but I don't know, I just have a feeling Max was playing just for excitement. But the positive is McLaren's pace. Oscar Piastri, 7.5. I want to give him lower, to be honest, because Piastri, he had the speed again, but he gets a stupid penalty that in reality has cost him a podium. So frustrating for Oscar. He qualified P2, but he got a penalty for blocking Magnussen, and that has ruined his weekend because he should have been on the podium, and instead he finishes 4th. So annoying. Fernando Alonso 0. Wow, very rare. But yeah, no favouritism on this channel. If you perform shite, you get called out. And unfortunately, Alonso performed shite. He crashed the car in practice 3. That's hampered his qualifying, where he qualified basically last. And his weekend's ruined by the crash. So, gotta be 0. Lance Stroll 7. A positive weekend for Lance. Wow, finally, he does something. Qualifies 13th, top Aston Martin. Finished 9th. Top Aston Martin. So, a good, solid weekend by Lance Stroll. Fair play to him. When he does well, we say. When he does shit, we'll call it out. Gasly, 2. P15, big mistake in qualifying through the gravel and finished 16th. I think he's having quite a poor season, Gasly, compared to Ocon. Esteban Ocon 5, qualifies 12th. There's progress there, but P14 really struggled. But he did put a great overtake. I forget who it was on now. Was it on Bottas or Joe? Lovely overtake by Ocon. Alex Albon 5, standard 5. He retired, so he qualified 14th. New contract, but his race was ruined by the pit stop. And he also got a 10-second stop and go for releasing the car with an unsafe manner. Not really Albon's fault. It's more the team's fault, but Yeah, can't really say any more for Albon. He's standard 5. His race was ruined by that pit stop. Logan Sargent won. Qualified last, lap time deleted. P17, and in his interview, he's just lost for words now. I mean, what can you say when it's consistently you're at the back, you're at the back? Wow, just lost for words. I give him 1 for turning up. 1'1", 8. Now, contender for driver of the season. Sainz has gone off the boil. Tsunoda, so consistent. I don't know what he's had. Has he been eating sushi in the off season? He's absolutely flying. Qualifies 7th, outstanding. Then finishes 10th, more points on the board. And you could say arguably driver of the season. So consistent. The one negative for Tsunoda, he got quite a bad start. Dropped a few places there. But in the pit stop, he did manage to jump Hulkenberg. Daniel Ricciardo, 5, qualified 9th into Q3, a positive, but ended up 13th. I'm not sure how he's ended up there. Very strange drop off. Guan Yu Zhou, Steady Eddie, 4. Where are we? Where's Joe? Qualified 17th, finished 15th, no pace. Sauber, 7 rounds down, and no points on the board. Bottas 4, qualified 16th. Strategy was just too long. Tried to stay out, hoping for a safety car. It didn't come. Nico Hulkenberg 7. Wow, another one. A superb weekend again. Never been to this track. No problem for the Hulk. Qualifies P10 and then just missed out on points in the race. Even the practice session, he was up in like P. Or was it, maybe it was one of the qualifying sessions, he was up in 3rd. Really good, Hulkenberg. Kevin Magnussen, 6. That's a high mark I've gave him because, usually I've been hammering him lately. Blocked by Piastri, and his whole weekend is ruined by that one moment by Piastri. He finished 12th, decent race by K-Mag. But yeah, so there we have it. Driver ratings for the Imola Grand Prix. Next week, Monaco. One of the toughest, most unforgiving circuits on the calendar. Qualifying's where it's at. A bit like Imola. Yeah. Comment down below your thoughts. Driver ratings always divides opinion. Let the comments commence. I thought it was a terrible race. Hopefully we get better in Monaco. But yeah, probably not. Bye. Adios.